Welcome to season 2 of the AG Office Project. What started as a 2-person company making over this desolate, empty space, not even knowing if I was gonna be able to fill all the empty desks, has turned into a 9-person operation, complete with an HQ where we edit, a workshop where the amazing DIY projects come to life, and now our 3rd space where we'll film content, have team hangouts, and where Palmed Marketplace will operate out of. I'm strapping in.
Hit it! Yes!
Getting out of the hanger.
Today's a little bit chaotic.
Mentally, physically, emotionally.
I don't like that at all. I don't really know the science behind it, but fingers crossed for us.
So let's AGify this new team space.
Let's get started.
Before we get into the makeover, hit that subscribe button. You guys, we have so many fun episodes. I'm literally making over this entire studio room by room. You don't want to miss it. Last episode, we knocked down walls. We laid down brand new flooring from Stuga. How beautiful does this floor look? And we installed this new thrifted banister. Everything is looking so good. In this episode, I'm turning this first room into my shooting backdrop. So it's where I'll be sitting to film this, exactly, the narration of the videos, and the A&G debrief. If you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, I suggest becoming a member. Graham and I host a members only live stream once a month, and it is so fun. So all the details will be down below. Here is what I'm thinking for this room. First things first, let's talk about this door frame. I want to do some sort of DIY divider that seamlessly fits into this door frame as if it's always been here. I want to paint it a really fun chartreuse color. I am going to have an area for Carla to have a desk. She wants a quiet space to edit, so we're gonna add a desk and a desk chair for her. And then on the other side of the room, that's gonna be my background. So I wanna add a shelf with tons of cute trinkets, couple chairs for Graham and I to sit in and do our monthly live stream, cozy rugs, lots of textures, and just make this a functional but beautiful backdrop for my videos.
I sprung out of bed this morning. I'm so excited that the renos are done and then we can actually start decorating. My favorite part, bringing this whole space to life. So we're starting by installing a divider that is going to go into this doorway. I, for so long, have been pinning these beautiful doors, windows, glass kind of installations that separate rooms that are open, just like this one. So when I leased this space, I was like, okay, divider, going there. Passed off to Graham, and of course he ran with it and just made the most beautiful divider ever. Let's throw to Graham Cam to see how he made this divider come to life.
Graham is using 1 by 6 inch by 10 foot clear pine boards. To build the window jamb, he is cutting the boards down to size using a miter saw and routering the edges of the boards with a router and a round over router bit. He's sanding the boards down with 80 grit to 150 grit sandpaper. Now he's assembling the window jamb pieces together using a brad nailer, wood glue, and construction screws. Graham is using his table saw to cut down the pieces of wood that are going to make the window mullions to a width of 2 inches. The mullions are the pieces of wood that divide the window panes within a window frame. He's again rounding the edges of these boards using a router and cutting the pieces to the same dimension. Using his miter saw with a depth stop, Graham is measuring and cutting out a little bit of wood that is going to allow the mullions to fit inside one another, which is also called a half lap joint. He's assembling them together using wood glue and clamping them together until dry. He's countersinking the screw holes, gluing, and screwing each piece together to the window wall jamb. Using the leftover boards, Graham is cutting them down into long, thin strips to make the glazing bead, the small pieces of wood that hold the window panes in place within the window mullions. He's cutting them to a width of about 1/4 inch with his table saw and creating a jig so he can miter the ends of the pieces to 45 degrees to the exact length. Graham is securing them in the window mullions using a brad nailer and wood glue. He's using a piece of wood as a spacer to ensure each glazing bead is the same distance from the edge of the mullion. He's now painting the windows with 3 coats of Stardust by Backdrop.
Okay, this is so beautiful. I just turned it around. This is the perfect chartreuse color. We are gonna be filling each square with glass. It's this beautiful reeded design. It's gonna look so good. So let's install.
Oh my god.
What?
This looks really cool.
Does it? All right. There. Yeah.
I am caulking the seams of the glass wall to the trim. This way it's gonna look flush, like this divider has always been here.
Okay, I want to paint out the trim in the same color, Stardust. I think it's just gonna make this whole wall and like divider a little bit more statement. While I do that, Graham is gonna touch up the divider with paint. I'm gonna sign off. It's looking so good. Tomorrow we're gonna add in the glass, which is gonna be amazing. So I'll see you guys then.
If you follow me on Instagram, you may have noticed that I have been opening up so much more about my struggle with anxiety and connecting with so many of you who have the same struggles as I do. I started therapy years ago as a strategy to manage my anxiety, and it has quickly become a weekly self-care ritual. But finding a therapist was a struggle, which is why I'm so happy that BetterHelp is sponsoring today's episode. They're on a mission to make starting therapy easier. BetterHelp is a platform where therapists and their clients can communicate effectively and get the most out of therapy. Starting therapy with BetterHelp is really easy. You start by filling out a questionnaire, and then you get matched with a therapist in as little as a couple of days. One of the best features of BetterHelp is that if the therapist you're matched with doesn't feel right, you can switch to another one until you find someone you really connect with, and that is so important in therapy. BetterHelp makes sure that the therapists on their platform are well qualified. They also have a customer support team that you can reach out to if you have any questions. If you're struggling and think you'll benefit from a therapy session, I would highly recommend just try it. You can use my link in the description box, or you can go to betterhelp.com/gator and get 10% off your first month of therapy.
Hey guys, it's the next day. It's the afternoon here. I just got to the studio. I was shooting some other stuff off-site. While I was shooting that, Graham got started on framing out this closet door. This closet is where all those wires are that we can't really do anything about, and it's also gonna be where we keep all of our gear. So I knew we needed a door, we needed a frame. We are gonna put some of the leftover reeded glass that's going in the divider up there. And this old door that Graham, did you find this on the side of the road?
Yeah.
I'm in love with this door. Before we do that though, who is ready to get rid of this pink wall?
Me.
Who wants to go to the Four Seasons Orlando?
Okay, so as always, Graham is gonna cut in, I'm gonna roll. I'm using backdrop, Jawbreaker. Same color as the banister, wanted to tie it all in nicely. And this color goes so well with Stardust. I thought for sure we would need a primer. Graham was like, no, don't worry about it. And yeah, it's covering it up so well.
It's a fresh coat of paint, so it's like, yeah, it's acting as a primer in a sense.
I don't really know the science behind it, how it works, but good news for us. We ended the paint there. That was always my plan, but I feel like it looks incomplete. I also feel like the greeny yellow just totally pops against the purple. So I'm thinking I should carry it all the way around. I'm gonna paint out this window frame trim and the actual frame inside. I think it's gonna make this whole wall, again, just feel really intentional and bold. It's glass reveal time. It's going in. I'm so happy with this choice. I kind of wanted to mimic the office door, and I think it does that really well.
Graham is measuring every window pane, top and bottom, left and right, using a tape measure and subtracting each measurement by 1/8 of an inch. Because the window frame is made out of wood, it's going to expand and contract depending on humidity. So 1/8 of an inch space within the window panes is going to give room for expansion and contraction. Using a pistol grip glass cutter, Graham is measuring and cutting each piece to size and sanding down the edges with wet emery cloth until they're smooth.
Whoa, looks so good. Ready?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yes.
To install this glass, we are using a pin nailer and trim. So the trim is actually holding the glass in place. It's a very precarious and delicate process. And to be honest, I'm sweating a lot.
I can't even begin to explain how good this looks. I'm actually going to hold off on showing you what it looks like for a couple days. See you tomorrow. Hey guys, it's the next day. I walked in here and looked at the divider and just kept saying wow over and over again. Today's a little bit chaotic in the best way. We've got a lot of projects going on. Graham is chipping away at this closet. Graham and I are also gonna be working on this really cool shelf cabinet thing that I wanna put here. More on that in a sec. And Alana is going to be working on painting that closet over there. I love doing this project with paint. I think it's such a fun way to jazz up a closet door, really budget friendly. But I feel like the color doesn't really work with the mauve and the green we have in here. So Alana's going to sand this down. That's what she's gonna start working on today. And then I think I'm gonna paint it the Stardust color, just again, so it ties everything in. That color is really nice and like a nice pop. So let's start with the cabinet. We thrifted this on Facebook Marketplace, and today our task is to upcycle it, make it look beautiful. Here is what I wanna change. I wanna get rid of this back bar, change the knobs. I wanna add legs and paint it all.
I'm getting started by prepping this cabinet. First, I'm removing the back bar on the shelf. This had a light behind it. I'm not keeping this light, I'm using a table lamp instead, so this whole piece can just come off. I'm filling any holes on the sides that we aren't using wood filler. I'm sanding everything down with sandpaper and an electric sander to rough up the surface so that the primer has something to attach to. I'm painting a few coats of Bone by Fair and Ball. I really love that in this project we're using new colors, but also old colors and leftover paint that we have in the workshop. While I'm painting the cabinet, Graham is getting started on painting the closet doors Stardust. I really wanted the closet doors to match the wall divider. I think it's gonna look really nice and just tie everything together.
Hi guys. Okay, so it is a day filled with checking things off the to-do list. Graham is finishing mudding this doorway. Mudding? Mm-hmm. And I need to finish this DIY. Once all this stuff is checked off today, we can actually start bringing in furniture, which is really exciting. We can start decorating. So I'm gonna get started on this right away. It dried so nicely overnight. First thing I'm gonna do is add the legs that I ordered from Pretty Pegs.
I'm gluing blocks to the underside of the cabinet, and this is where the legs will mount onto. I'm securing the blocks with screws so everything's extra sturdy. I'm mounting the brackets on those blocks that come with the legs.
You can replace the legs on any piece of IKEA furniture using their legs, or if you have a non-IKEA piece of furniture, they come with brackets that you can attach to your piece like we just did, and then these just screw it to the top.
You want to race? Put this on? I guess there's no prize for the winner, but.
Okay.
On your marks. Get set. Go.
Oh my God, I think I'm gonna win. Yes.
Mine's sticky.
Yes. 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 Hands off. Damn it.
Tight. Both tight. I'll
Yeah! What do we think? We think she's too tall. Let me see. Okay, yeah, she's tall. Well, the thing is in my mind, she was gonna be as tall as she is, except the legs look a little, spindly. You know, like she looks very top heavy, I would say. We are going to just cut them right under here. I think it'll sit better and look better that way. We're gonna problem solve this. Oh yeah, that's so cute. I love it.
Now I'm placing the shelf and putting the doors back on.
Oh, oh God.
I'm also adding knobs I already had in the studio. This cabinet is looking so good.
Cute. I just want Graham to add a little piece here so that the arch kind of seamlessly cascades down. Right now it just like ends abruptly. So he's just gonna add a little piece We're gonna do paint touch-ups, and then this guy is gonna be finished. Okay, the cabinet is done. It looks so good. It's taking everything in me not to just style it right now. Tomorrow, I'm actually going to HomeSense to get a ton of accessories that will eventually be styled in this cabinet, which is really exciting. I'm also gonna try and find some furniture pieces. Great day today. We checked a lot of stuff off the list. It's coming together. Good morning, everyone. We are going to HomeSense. We have mostly finished the renos, and now it's time to just shop for furniture and decor, which is so fun. Let's see what we can find. Found this beautiful stone side table that could work. Not bad. It's like very weighty. It's cute. I feel like this could also work as a side table between the chairs. Different from the stone, but I like it. Wait, this is so cute. I love this. This is also really nice. Oh yeah, there's so many nice side tables here. Wow. I know it can get really overwhelming when you're shopping in store and there's so many options. So a tip that I have is I'll either bring my mood board, I'll either print it out, or I'll just look at it on my phone because I love these side tables, but I'm also worried there might be too much wood. Okay, so this is my mood board. This arch cabinet is no longer wood. The only other wood piece is the desk. So I think I'm actually gonna grab two options. So one of the wood ones that I really like, and then the marble one. Oh my God, it's so defeating. I fear I just discovered a pom-pom canvas. Like, I don't know if I love it or hate it. Like, I know you hate it, but like, I don't know. Never sleep on HomeSense lighting. Also never sleep on HomeSense frames. How cute is this? I also found this book, Never Too Small, and I think it'll look really cute styled on our cabinet.
I'm making my way downtown, walking fast.
Faces pass and I'm homebound.
Mushrooms are having a moment. This is cute. Okay, but how cute though? I audibly gasped. I was like, oh my God, so cute. So we're not shopping for anything kitchen related today, but Alana and I always have to stop in the kitchen section because there's so many cute things. Like, look at this cute little olive oil. Like, how cute is that? They also have lots of seasonal things, like there's Halloween salt and pepper shakers. They also have really big brand names when it comes to like pots and pans and bakeware, like Le Creuset, which is amazing. Also not kitchen related. Elena just found these knobs. They are so cute.
It's perfect. I don't know for what. Put it in the car.
We need to leave and then we're being hit with all the cute things. Like, what?
$13, friends. 13.
Okay, we got such cute stuff. Can't wait to style it all.
Hi guys, it's finally decor day, my favorite day. I'm so excited, but I wanted to catch you up on what we've done so far. I told you I would reveal this beautiful wall. Here it is in all its glory. This divider looks so good. Graham and I also DIY'd this cabinet, which is gonna be my backdrop. We also built out a frame, we're gonna add a door soon, for this closet that has shelves in it. So this is gonna be our like charging gear station. We also painted the closet doors to match the divider. Okay, the first thing we're gonna start with is putting a piece of glass up there. I thought a window could let some of that light out. It's not gonna be a ton, but better than nothing, right? First thing I'm doing is putting down some trim, and this is what the glass is going to be up against. Now it's time to nail gun the trim piece. Nice. Second piece of trim going up. So we're basically creating a little like sandwich for the glass to sit in between. How good does this look? And just like that, we have a window. Wow, that looks so great. This is the door. Graham found this on the side of the road. I know, Carla's face. I was like, Don't get rid of that door. We're gonna use it for something. I really feel like we're just adding character into this space. The window, which I feel like you see in a lot of old homes, and then this old door. So let's put it on. Nice. Yes. I'm gonna add a handle as like the final finishing touch. I had an extra wiggly handle at the studio. I wanna leave these open. It's part of the door. We're like really leaning into the old charm of this door. This is like one of those old keyholes. So yeah, I'm gonna place this up here. Now it's time to move on to lights. They're little flowers. I'm obsessed, and I'm gonna hang 3 of them. So the wiring for the light, like where the electricity comes out from, is only on this side. So I'm just going to cap off where all these holes were, because we don't have the ceiling paint. That allows me to put 3 pendant lights in a row. These pendants are from the Etsy store Lynn Artland. Oh my gosh, they are so beautiful. I feel like they're statement but delicate at the same time. The owner of this shop makes all of these lights by hand. She wrote me the sweetest little card. So if you're in the market for a new pendant, I've linked her store down below. I'm rolling out a rug. I sourced this in Morocco. These chairs are so beautiful. They're from Article, and they're just gonna be so comfy to sit in, but also stylish to look at. Most beautiful combo. When I do the narration of the videos, we call it stand up, this is where I'm gonna be sitting. And then when Graham and I do our A&G debrief show, we'll both be sitting here with mics.
Yeah.
These little side tables are from Article. They're great if you work from home. They're adjustable. Graham, do you want to come demonstrate? It's good, right?
He's doing the type.
I know, he's doing the type thing. I love how portable these are. I think I'm gonna store them in our little closet when we're not using them, and then we can just pull them out. Okay, remember this cute little side table that I got at HomeSense? It's gonna live right in between the chairs so we can put a glass of water or whatever we need to. And then those other tables are really our functional tables to bring out when we need to work and or when we're on a live. I'm not gonna put a coffee table in this area because Carla is going to need to constantly like shoot from here. And I just didn't want her to have to move a coffee table every time she set up to do stand up. So, you're welcome. But I do wanna close off this area because I'm adding a desk for Carla on this side, which I'll get to in a second. So I wanted to create a little visual divide. It's really lightweight, and the idea was Carla could sit on it when she's filming.
Okay, love that for me.
You're welcome. This desk is going right here, and this desk is for Carla. And I think I'm gonna have the desk facing out like this, so she's not staring at the brick wall across. This is from Article. I love this desk so much. Carla, there's so much storage for you down here.
You know I have lots of hard drives, right?
Come on. It even has a top for all your cords, so your cords can sit in here.
I'm super pumped.
You're excited? I like it. Okay, this desk chair is also from Article, and I love the boucle fabric. Oh, it's so comfy. I got this table with the idea of putting some flowers on it, maybe a diffuser, a candle, a little dish for keys, like, you know, like a drop zone. I just don't know where it's gonna go. The bathroom door is here and Carla's desk is here, so I don't know, I need to see how it looks. Okay, we're gonna try it here. That feels weird, right?
Yeah.
Then let's try it in this corner. No, it doesn't make sense. Okay, can we try and move it back here again?
I knew what it was.
Okay, so this table is like 2 inches too big. I feel like it would be perfect if it was a little smaller. So Graham is going to trim it down at a later date, but for now, this looks great. What's next? I'm gonna hang up a mirror here. I was gonna hang a piece of art and then I thought, no, let's bring all this natural light in even more, bounce it off a mirror. I found this at HomeSense. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. So I'm starting the styling of this cabinet like I always do, with a piece of art and a stack of books. I'm placing this adorable raffia lamp. I'm so excited. They're a part of our fall launch. And the cool thing is you can buy them for anywhere in the world because they don't come with cords. So you can put your own plug-in cord in no matter where you are in the world, which is so fun. A pair of my palmed slippers. This color is also new this fall. And a cute little basket. When I'm styling, I love to group things in threes or odd numbers. It just looks better. This vase is also part of the Palmed Marketplace fall collection. You can shop on alexandragater.com. Okay, as my third item, this cute bowl from HomeSense with pom-poms. So you can actually take the pom-poms off your slippers and put new ones on, different colors. Finally, a basket, because why not? So cute. I'm hanging this cute little tassel on this knob here. Placing this blanket ladder here. Again, so excited to tell you that the blankets and cushion covers, we have other colorways too, are launching in the Palmed Marketplace. You can find everything at alexandragater.com. Okay, I'm obsessed with this wall. It's filled with my favorite things. It feels very me. And you'll see this background in a video very soon. Okay, hi guys. Today is the day where we add the finishing touches, pull it all together. Let's get into it. Roll the finishing touches. I'm placing down a washable, ruggable runner. This is gonna be so great in the winter. Styling Carla's desk with a lamp from HomeSense. I hang this Bisou print from Desenio. Styling the entryway table with this fun 3D printed light from Woosh. A floral arrangement from Plantita & Co. This is gonna last forever. And a little catch-all dish. Placing this beautiful Monstera plant that I've had forever. And a diffuser on the windowsill. I'm adding some palmed outlet covers to the wall. And finally, a cute little dish on this side table. I think we should take it back all the way to the first befores. Before we knock down the wall, before we even replace the floors. It's dark, it's feeling orange, not the best. Are you guys ready to see what this first room of the new studio looks like now? I am beyond thrilled with how this first room turned out. It just feels like me, it feels like my brand, and I know that the team is going to have so much fun hanging out here, working, shooting. It's gonna be the best. Next up on AGTV, we are tackling the 20 square foot kitchen in this studio. It's so small, it needs to pack a punch, and you better believe I'm going colorful and adding in so many functional changes. You don't wanna miss it. I'll see you all then. Bye.
But I do like how tall it is.
Okay, I need some B-roll of her height. Sorry. I'm laughing because it looks like you could fall over in a moment. We haven't even started yet, it's laying on